Today's first day of Q4, October 1st, and we have some setups developing. I took a few setups today. One of them is actually on the watch list. I think it's still good if you wanted to buy it, but we're looking at swing trading setups here. We're looking for stocks that have made good runs, have momentum, and are setting up for more momentum. And we position ourselves in the trades at certain buy points where we can have a lot of shares for not a lot of risk. How I do that, go watch my risk video. I will link it below. But anyway, I'm just talking about the technical setups here for the most part. Let's get into it. So the first stock is Galaxy, GLXY. This is a crypto mining stock. And crypto miners in particular have been really strong recently because they have data center capabilities, right? These are basically data centers. They're just programmed to mine Bitcoin. So obviously Galaxy is going to move with the price of Bitcoin. However, it's also been moving higher on the thesis of the data centers. Data centers are an AI play. It's all in the same universe, same bubble, if you will. I don't know if it's a bubble or not, but it certainly has a lot of momentum. So we like to chase momentum. And look at Galaxy here. Sorry, light's blocking my view. Galaxy is above both of its moving averages, served higher. And this is my key level on Galaxy, 35.8. You could say 36. It tapped it once, twice, 3 times, and then today it hit it again, pulled back. But today it actually closed stronger. It closed right on that key level. So tomorrow, if it's up, it's going to break out over this red line, which is my key level. And I'm going to be able to buy a lot of shares for not a lot of risk because my stop loss is going to be situated rather closely to this line, right? This key level. And the breakout, let's say it breaks out, I'll probably buy it somewhere around 36.50 with a stop loss at about 35.50. So to risk $1 a share on a stock that is moving quite a bit and is at $36 a share right now is pretty good. It could be a little better, and I'll see how it looks tomorrow, but that is really good risk reward. We can obtain a lot of shares for, let's just say, like a flat level risk, like 1% of your account, right? Let's say your account's $10,000. That's the example I like to use. 1% of that is $100. So we could possibly buy, right, 100 shares for $100, and that's $3,500 worth, $3,600 worth for $100 of risk. That's pretty good. Not amazing, but pretty good, and it's a solid trade. This can definitely run to maybe $45. So in the shorter term, so I think it's pretty good. Next one, Joby Aviation. This one wicked off the key level today. So another one that is respecting the key levels, right? So here, 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 but it's making higher lows. So it's building strength. Volume has been in decline. So overall, we're seeing the right things. Today, it looked a little weaker because once it rejected that key level of 16.7 or 16.8, it pushed down a lot more than on some other days like this one. But, you know, these are instances in which the stock hit that level and really pulled back hard. So maybe I retract that statement. But anyway, the point is 16.8 key level. It's making higher lows for the most part. So if it could break over 16.8, I think it could definitely retest some of these highs around $19, $20, which is obviously a nice little base hit trade. I don't think this is going to be a home run, but the momentum has clearly been there, right? It's riding above its moving averages and it started to rest. It's starting to build back up. You know, this could just be part of a topping process where it just breaks lower. But in that case, we're not going to be trading it. We trade it if it breaks out over the key level. And that right there is a really important part of swing trading breakouts, right? If it doesn't break out, we don't buy it. It's that simple. Someone on X commented today, like ONS, you know, I posted ONS and I said this was a great setup and it failed, right? It tapped at the key level and it just broke down. And while this could redevelop, sure, in the short term, yeah, this trade is invalidated. I didn't take the trade though. It didn't break out. I didn't take it, right? So, you know, sometimes we will anticipate a breakout, but in most markets, most stocks, we are not going to be doing that. So next one, Hive. So I actually bought Hive today. This one, my key level was about 411 on this one. And it closed up at 417. Pretty good day. for the stock, but it's pretty close to the entry point still. I think this is a valid entry if you're not in yet. The volume was strong today. This is a really nice looking setup. I actually traded it here, which was a little bit of a premature entry, and I ended up getting stopped out, but I'm attempting another trade on this. You know, that's what's really good about swing trading as well. You take a lot of small losses, right? So I take a small loss in Hive, it redevelops, it's still a good setup, I'll take it again. Because a winner on this is going to be at least 5x the size of my loss. So I can lose on this trade 3 times. And if it works out one of those 3 times, it's going to be a good trade. And if it can go up 5x my risk, why can't it go up 10, right? It's remained above its moving averages since $2. Now it's at 4, so it's doubled. So anyway, also today was a really good day for this because I was able to obtain a really good amount of shares for not a lot of risk. So that was another thing that I really liked about this trade, but it's still valid. And this is another Bitcoin miner, so it's a data center play, one of those. Pony, this is autonomous vehicle technology, basically. It's pushing a key level and it continues to reject it. I would say over today's high would be a good entry point. So above 23.20 would be a good level. It acts a little funky, like it wicks quite a bit. If you go on the 4 hour, the picture's a lot cleaner, I should say. So this is something that I'd really look at on the 4 hour. It started to break out today, but the volume just really wasn't ideal. I would have liked to have seen a lot more volume. I think tomorrow it could set up to have a nice volume day. And yeah, over 23.20, I would say this could, or let's just say 23.30. This could be a really nice move. And as you can see, Pony is an explosive stock. It popped out of this wedge here and quickly ran from $15 to 23. I think 30 is a pretty quick price target for a stock like this, especially, you know, if the market is doing well, if small caps are doing well and speculative stocks just, you know, are healthy. This could easily push $30 and that's a solid base hit trade. I don't think this becomes a home run, at least in the short term, but I think it's a solid base hit trade. I think in terms of a stock being a home run, the highest probability would be Hive, I think. The others are base hits in my opinion. And then this one is LAES. This is a quantum slash semiconductor trade, so it fits the bill, it's the right theme. And this is a stock that had a huge move last Q4. Like the quantum names, huge move. It kind of just slid down, had another move in May, and then recently it's made a push higher. Now, this could go 2 ways, obviously. It could just either break down like the last push attempt it had in May, or it could actually break out. It is Q4. Remember, guys, we're entering Q4, so this is going to be a hot time for a lot of speculative stocks. And we are going into an environment where rate cuts seem more probable, and the Fed is looking and seemingly more dovish. So that's going to favor unprofitable companies, which this most likely is. And yeah, just to verify, they are not profitable. I mean, I didn't think they would be. But anyway, so this is a really good setup. Higher lows, lower highs, typical flag here. And it's looking really good. Today was a strong day, good volume, and now it's right on the key level for me. I look at this as a horizontal breakout, even though I just drew a flag. And my key level is going to be right over today's highs, which would be 408. This is a key level to me, I think, over that price with some good volume. Great entry point here. So those are my steps for today. If you guys have any questions, comment below. And my links are going to be down below. X free, go follow it. And if you guys want more education, if you want to follow my trades when I take them, that is going to be in the Swing Accelerate Discord, which is in the link in bio. Thank you guys for watching and have a good one.